Hi, Joan. Oh, thank you. You guys can hear me now. Okay, let's keep going. If you have any questions, just ask me, and I will try to answer them as we go along.
Okay.
My ribbons are all cut to 12 inches. My woodland ruffles are 30 inches long. I'm also putting in rolls. I'm doing every other one different, you know. This one's going to have the cotton drift mesh. This one has the border mesh. And I want it to be super full, so I'm adding curls as well. So now I need the... Thank you so much, Gabe. My son helped me. Hi, Sue. Hi, Susan. Hi, Linda. Thanks for joining me. Now I hope I have sound finally.
Kristen Larson says, yes, hear you now.
Oh, good. Sometimes my internet's not real good because we live so far out in the country.
Linda Knight Ellen says, love the combinations.
Thank you. Yeah, I love this too. And I wanted it to look a little rustic because of the buffalo plaid sign.
Yes, hear you now.
Oh, good. I started putting in ruffles and I wasn't even on. I thought I was on, but I wasn't. Okay, red. Thank you, Sue. Okay, I didn't put ribbons on those two, so I'll go back. I love this fuzzy buffalo check ribbon, the red and black. Okay, again, I did my woodland ruffles at 30 inches. And my rolls are at 10 inches. And I do have to cut frays off because it makes me crazy. Okay, I'll do two, then back up and put my ribbons on. I love black, white, and red. Does anybody else love black, white, and red? You know, I kind of was over the black, white, and red after Christmas, but I just had to make this wreath black, white, and red because it matches the buffalo check. Alrighty, I'm using a black and white and a red. And y'all like it, huh? I do too. It's just kind of classy looking, yet rustic, easy to make rustic. I got frays going on. And you know, when I get done, I'll go back and cut frays off too. Because it doesn't matter what you use. It's going to fray. Even if I was to burn the mesh, which I don't do that. I only burn the mesh with poly burlap. And that's just because it's impossible to not have a million frays with that. I work a lot with it to make flowers. You are at Perfectly Imperfect Designs. My name's Teresa, and I am the owner and designer here. Yeah, trying to wash and clean the house. I do that too. I take my tablet into the bathroom when I'm cleaning it, prop it up on the sink. I got these long ties thinking that would be great for this fluffy wreath that I want to make. Okay, what color now? Red. Again, my ruffles are cut at 30 inches. I'm doing the Woodland ruffle. My ribbons are cut at 12 inches. I made the sign. Signs are available in my shop. If you guys want to check it out, it's Perfectly Imperfect Designs. And Perfectly Imperfect does not have the I in it. It's just Perfectly, capital M, Perfect. So, if you guys want to check it out, that'd be great. Hold on a minute. Nope. This one goes here. Yeah, because I got red right there. Okay, now this one. Hey, Peggy. Isn't it fun to visit with everyone? Has anyone heard from Rachel today? I know they got to the hotel pretty late last night. I mean, I didn't know why she even went there, but I mean, I always worry about people that are traveling. And I know. I'm really trying to go to the retreat in March. I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford it, but I'm really going to try. And hopefully there'll be a spot left. How many of you guys are going? Got my ribbon. Anybody got any questions? Okay, last one on the bottom, or the outer row. I usually do not use this type of wreath form because of my preference, really. I don't like the gaps between it. That you can see in the middle. You're not going to go. Oh, Amber, you're going? Good. Linda, you're not going to go? You guys going somewhere else? Well, that's good. I mean, just to get away right now. They're finally filling the lake back up that I live on. They emptied our lake. It was down to like a creek. It was so crazy looking. Wow, that tie is very short now, but it's going to stay. And one more ribbon on the bottom and roll, and we'll move to the top. How am I doing on time, guys? Yes, shipping is expensive. Shipping is out of this world crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I shipped a sign to Illinois. That's the next state over. And it cost me... It was ridiculous. I don't understand where they come up with these totals at. And not even to mention what I pay for selling a wreath when I have to ship a wreath. Because the wreaths that I make, the flower wreaths that I make, you can't squish them in or the petals will get all messed up. So, I'm not going to be making any more of those for a while until I can sell some. I mean, I'm selling those particular ones now. Alright guys, let's move on up to the top. Did I miss anything? I hope I get to go too. That would be so much fun. Okay, here we go. Ribbons are at 12, Carol, yes. I never cut them shorter than 12. Sometimes I cut them at 13 or 14. I think it just depends on my wreath frame that I'm using and how bulky the actual wreath is. Like this one is pretty bulky, but that's the way I wanted it. Okay, I put that in. And then rolls. Put them in this way. Do 2 of these and then back up. Red. This is a really wide wreath, you guys. Can somebody tell me how much time I have? Since I actually spent the first 20 minutes trying to get online. Thank you, Nancy. Thanks for joining us. Our group is like one big family. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's nice to have good, clean fun. Actually, guys, I had these rolls made up. I made them like Thursday. And I wasn't going to use them, and then I thought, well, what the heck? I might as well just use them with the Woodland ruffle. I mean, there's no rules in wreathing. I just always want to make sure my ribbons are, you know, arranged nicely and not crunched up. Next one is going to be red. How am I going to do this? I'm going to move my tablet back a bit. Then I can move this over. There we go. Is that better? Hi, Lillian. Thanks for joining us. I watched your live yesterday. You did wonderful. Oh, you're in Florida? My parents are in Florida. They go there for the winter. My mother is a retired nurse. And the stepfather is a retired postman. So they live in a little community in Florida that's just for postmen that have retired. Mailmans, whatever. I always tell them it's a disgruntled over 55 community. You know, my mother, every year, she doesn't want to go. She's sad, and because we live in Indiana, and it gets cold. And she doesn't want to go. She's sad and everything. And then when she gets down there, and I talk to her, she's just fine, happy. So I just want to hear her happy. Hi, Rhea. How are you? Thanks for joining me. I'm making a buffalo plaid Valentine's wreath. But the only thing that says Valentine's about it is the sign. So, you could most definitely switch out the sign I got one left, guys. Okay. I didn't grow up in northern Indiana. I grew up in Indianapolis. But we lost our oldest daughter, and I adopted her 2 children, and we moved here because the crime in Indianapolis is just crazy. I learned that from raising 5 children there. So, I've got 2 grandsons that I have adopted, and they love it here. Well, this is all they know, really, because it's just neat. Okay, my last tie, I'm going to add my curls, and then I will put my sign and my bow on. Hey, you guys, if you haven't yet, will you please like, sprinkle the love of my Facebook page? I also have a YouTube channel. It's the same there as it is here. Perfectly Imperfect Designs. I missed a ribbon right here. Oh, now we're just going to have 2 ribbons against each other. That's okay. It's Perfectly Imperfect Designs. I try to go live Thursdays at 7 o'clock. And now that I've got everything figured out, it's going to be much easier for me to do. So if you would, please join me. There's 3 buttons on your screen. Or if you tap on my picture, whatever you're watching from, you'll see 3 dots that come up. And one will say live notifications. If you hit that, you will know every time I go live. Okay, guys. Now, the bow. Here's the bow. And I like to put my bow at the top. I like to put my bow at the bottom and my sign at the top. So how I'm going to do that is, well, first I'm going to find my sign, huh? Here it is. Let's set this over. I have never had any problem whatsoever with cable mounts. I just use E6000 and get it ready before I'm going to use it. So I just put this in here. I do not use hot glue on them. I don't like to use glue on anything in my wreaths, but I mean, sometimes I have to, but very seldom. I try to tie stuff into them with a pipe cleaner. Thank you, Kylene. Thank you, Diane and Mary. Mary Jo, Michelle. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you guys will follow my Facebook page and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Perfectly Imperfect Designs. Imperfect does not have an I in it the way I spell it. It's just perfectly capital M perfect. And my name's Teresa. Okay, let's get this. Let me hold it up, guys, so I can see where I'm going to put my bow. Put the bow right here. Oh, let me turn it around. Put the bow right here. And the sign right here. Now, this is a big fluffy wreath, guys. I love it. Absolutely love this. Alright, I think I'm going to do the sign first. That way I can know exactly where to place my bow. So what I do is I use, let me use my other plastic needle. What I do is I use this yarn needle so that I can go through my mesh, because it just helps my sign stay up better. Wish I had an easel. If I knew how to use power tools, I'd make one. Okay, one more. figure out what to, see what I'm going to have to do. I'll put a piece of mesh over across there so I'll have something to hook onto. Thank you all for watching. Please join me on Thursdays at 7. Please check out my YouTube channel. I'm going to put these together and string it across here so I'll have something to put my bow on. I usually do not use this kind of wreath form, and I don't have a problem because there's always something to attach to. But now I understand why this is done, so that you have something to tie your bow onto. Because where I'm placing it at, there's nothing underneath it. So now, I can take this, pull this up, and attach my bow to that wire, or to that pipe cleaner going across there, which is a wire in all reality. It is a covered wire, fuzzy covered wire. Okay. And I curl up my ribbons. Yes, I do usually make my own frame. And I prefer that. I just do. I always have. I just had this frame, so I decided to use it. I curl up my tails. I do have heart ribbon in the bow. And then I'll dovetail these. This. I don't dovetail my 1.5 inch ribbons. I just cut them at an angle because they're so thin. I just don't think they look right when they're dovetailed. It makes the wire stick out. And alright guys, I'm going to stand back and hold it up so you can see. And I think I'm going to add some roses to it as well. But here we go. Hopefully I have it faced right and my bow is straight. Again, this is Perfectly Imperfect Designs. My name's Teresa. My Etsy shop is Perfectly Imperfect US. Please join me at 6 o'clock on Thursday evenings. And please sprinkle this video. Spread the love. And I really appreciate you guys watching. Have a fun day.